It's just they have a different scale of technology, and it's just there's no way they can survive it.
Well, the Spaniards had horses and guns.
Yeah, well, the point is they had horses. That was a really big part of it. But yeah, they did most of their killing with their swords. They didn't use their guns. But anyway, but the horses were the big thing. Well-trained horses. It's funny how when they write about it, that's another thing. It's just these soldiers and their horses. It's almost like the knights, and just the all that work that went into just making one of these soldiers in the old days. The suit of armor and all this. It was just so there was so much invested in that guy. I mean, like there was 10 people keeping that soldier because he was just such a good killing machine. Well, we're talking about life being worth it, actually. That's part of the subject, but Egypt got thrown in the mix. But, whatever. Yep, Chad. I was just thinking, like when the pyramids are only like half built, like you're working on a pyramid, maybe it's like only the first tenth of the pyramid is built. It'd be really so hard to like visualize the point of it. You're putting like, brick 1 in 100,000 or something, and you're going to spend your whole life, and you might do these 5 or 6 bricks in your lifetime or whatever you're going to accomplish. It just seems so. Like, how the hell did they get? How did they convince people to do this?
Rampant rabbits and ice cream and Lamborghinis and lots of other things for us to distract ourselves with. We can find much more disposable forms of entertainment. Whereas back then it was like, let's just build a big fucking pile of bricks. It'd be like, yeah, man, that'd be cool. That would have been that would have made more sense back then because they didn't have fuck all else to do. Keep yourself entertained.
But they did have fucking. They had all this idea. It's like everything was such a pain in the ass. It's like all these diseases were ready to get you, and like Black Death was hanging out there, and all this shit. And I mean, it's like everything was stinky and bugs, and no refrigerators, and your beer is always hot. And I don't know, man. This is pretty rough life out there, man. I don't know. I think I'd have enough to occupy my time with rather than say, oh yeah, well we got nothing better to do. Let's go build a pyramid. No, let's build a big giant fly swatter. Let's do that first.
You could always be. There's that guy on YouTube called Mystical Forest who's retarded to a point beyond the realm of human capacity, and he actually said that the pyramids were built by dinosaurs. I just had this image in my head of all these dinosaurs walking around with.
And I don't know the people who say that they were taught by aliens to build the pyramids or by fucking dinosaurs. I don't know. I mean it's obviously you see the pyramids basically evolving, if you can call it that. First they had those little tombs, and then they built those things above the tombs, which were with a flat flat bridge that were called mastabas, and then they built a mastaba on top of a mastaba, and then a mastaba on top of a mastaba on top, and you know everybody was trying to make it bigger than the, and it just led to a pyramid. But you can see it in time, you know, that they didn't just figure it out like that. It took fucking, you know, decades.
And it's just so bad, you know. It's like it's not even like a roach motel or something. You know, like it caught roaches or something. It was like a really good mouse trap or something. But it's just, I mean, all this shit just so you got one little dead guy in the middle of it. I was just like, I mean, that's way too much roof. I mean, just way too much roof.
It probably would have made hide and seek a bit more interesting, because I imagine in the desert it was kind of difficult because it's just fucking sand. You can't really hide anywhere, you know. So there were some big pyramids there, mate. Let's make, you know, up the game.
Yeah, I think there'd be even more reason to go underground. I mean, like, you know, if you're just in like in sand and you say, hey, let's build our houses under the ground and get out of the sun. You know, so I'd be like the mole people. I mean, I'd be like investing in a pyramid underground. It's probably one under there, you know. That would be kind of funny, like someday to discover, like, oh, the biggest pyramid was built underground. You know.
You had sex with an Eskimo. Are you sure it just wasn't a Chinese guy in a really big padded coat? Because, you know, they can fool you that way sometimes, you know.
I think that was a racial slur or something. Yeah, I think it was.
They were racist now.
I don't watch Pat Condell videos, okay? I mean, like, Pat Condell was interesting to me. When I first got on YouTube, I said,
I'm gonna go
oh,
and have
here's
some
an
breakfast,
articulate
'cause I've
guy.
had 17 cigarettes and sat here and listened to this, so I've got to go get some food. I'll see you all later. Bye-bye.
Yeah, thanks. Um, or was, oh yeah, Pat Condell. Yeah, I mean, I like, you know, I got nothing against him, blah, blah, blah. So he gets into this political thing, blah, 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 whatever. But I don't watch his videos. I really, you know, he's not that fascinating to me. He's a nice little joke. He's a witticismer. You know, he's like Roy Rogers or something. You know, he could have a little rope and he'd lasso it and he just, well, you know how many theists it takes to screw in a light bulb? Well, it takes a whole bunch of them because they're really dumb. You know, I mean, it's funny. He tells some little jokes, it's witticisms, blah, blah, blah. But yeah, I'm just not going to watch it. You know, I see it a couple of times. I say, okay, I get the idea. But there's nothing, you know, there's nothing like, holy shit, he just, like, figured out the whole problem with the, you know, the mass and volume equation thing. And I know, there's none of that. He's a joke teller. Yeah, well, whatever. You want to think Pat Condell is out to, like, exterminate the Arab race or something? I think you're an idiot. But
Oh,
whatever.
just the Muslim Arabs.
Oh, whatever. You know, people are allowed to hate. Yeah, it's what people do. They do that. They hate things, and they're allowed to hate things. And yeah, I don't see much point in what he's saying. I don't see much point in going as aggressively as he goes. But whatever, you know, in a way they asked for it, so to speak. Get a life there, fella. Yes, get a life.